So it's Pycea again. Is Pycea the canon one? With all my pixel puzzle power, I am one final blow at the true villain's head. Do they have a head? Watch out! He's gone? I am everywhere. And I hate you. 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 I was born to hate you. I will always hate you. That feeling at the center of this universe is hate, hate, hate. I will reset this world just to your needs. This isn't what I wanted. You wanted a world with no insurgencies. You wanted a life with no uncertainties. No people to hide from. No society to judge you. And not a soul to reject you. Just yourself to hate and hate and hate. And me. In a way, your wishes will be granted. The will of your tiny world will expand farther than you could ever imagine. Your every atom will spread to the corners of this new world, and every living being pulled inside will not be unknown to you. They will breathe you in. They will bury their children in your earth, and you will finally be understood. I will walk freely in the world that you shunned. I'm crying? Dylan, I think we might be a lot alike. If I never met the Puzzle League, was there even a me before the League? Maybe that's our pivot point. I got lucky and you didn't. So please, let me share my luck with you. We can help the villain right his wrongs. We can save both worlds and help him go home. Of his own free will. Right, Puzzle League? They're possessed. Guys? Are you okay? Snap out of it, team! I need you! Save your pity. This man is so pathetic, even his imaginary friends can't bear to help him. He slapped spandex on his most miserable parts and called them heroes. His cowardice, his arrogance, his cynicism, and the little lost piece that followed him here. So his... Let me reread all that. His cowardice, his arrogance, his cynicism, and the little lost piece that followed him here. And notice who's in each and every single one of these texts. Like a writer would do, he put a little piece of himself into every character. Just like somebody who creates a story. Every single one of them is a piece of him. He saw himself in Crossword's eyes. You want to date them? He's been in bed with them his entire life. And he hates them. They hated me first. So, I bet you weren't expecting this whole game to be about, like, self-hate and, like, personal problems, weren't you? What do I do? And also about, like, how the writer can, like, put himself into a story and the impact of, like, how those characters, like, can influence the writer himself. The villain is literally a self-insert. The villain is literally the person who created this story in this world. But if all of those negative traits are the villain, and his negative traits. What is Pixel Girl? What do I do? What can I do? Do I just give in at the end of the world? Everyone? I'm sorry. Even if we're cowardly, even if we act arrogantly, even if we let cynicism control us, I don't hate you. And I love you. Everyone? I'm not strong enough to break him free on my own, but... So break yourself out. We're waiting, villain. I've always been with you. Don't let someone else to tell you what to feel. Puzzle League, to me. What do I want? We might not be the strongest heroes. We might get lost along the way. But if you got a problem that can't be solved or an existential crisis that needs fixing, have no fear, because the Puzzle League will figure things out. If most of your characters are toxic traits of yourself, but one character isn't, then maybe that character is the person that you wished that you had alongside you this entire time. The person that you wish was there to, like, help you solve those problems all this time. And gave you the support that you wish that you had earlier. The balance that you needed this entire time. I want to try. You want to try. Far too little, much too late. Now that you're all gathered together, this really is the end. My will be done. So it looks like we're going to see everything. I wonder if all of them can also see what's going on, or if it's just the villain that is seeing everything. I don't think I'm going to be able to read all that text, but... Came over. But we tried so hard. Huh? What's going on? What's this? Pixel Girl is still around. Even after the game over screen pops up, Pixel Girl is still there. I'm assuming that means Pixel Girl or something. Expected. Let's see. A whole bunch of things going on here. Oh, okay. Gotta be a little bit more careful, I think. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 4, 1, 3. No. The world ends here. So that's 2. This is also a 2. That means that's a 1. 3, 1, 4. And then this is... Take this. Oh, dear. What are we shooting at it? No, 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 tricked me. Without hate. Nothing left. I like that it keeps going back to like the romantic music and then like erroring. There's so much wingdings in this. I don't even know if I want to go through it all. I'm sure somebody has gotten this all written out. Boom. Did it work? I think it worked. Maybe, but the world is ruined. We're gonna be torn apart anyways. Everyone link hands, don't let go until it's all over. My fingers are slipping, I can't hold on. If I let go, I don't know where I'll end up. Then I'll find you, wherever you are. Storm clouds have parted. But when the storm fades, will the sun still rise to take its place? Even if it's the coldest nights. I'll still be here with you. Wherever here is? This is the space between my world and, well, I suppose it's your world now. I guess we won? You did it! I knew you could save the day. You don't know me at all. I know parts of you. I know certain parts of you better than you'd think. This place feels like a waiting room. My whole life has been spent in waiting rooms, anxious for an appointment that never comes. I'm guessing you're not ready to go back. Do I have to? That's not my choice to make. I still don't want to go. After all that we just went through, I thought I'd finally be ready. It's like I'm teetering on the precipice of a cliff with a pack of wolves at my back. I might die if I jump, but I'll definitely die if I stand still. You're so dramatic. Excuse me? Hey, if all my friends were made from parts of you, then what about me? Which parts of you am I? I don't know. Oh, come on, I bet I'm like your heart? You want to be my character flaws that badly? I just like to be included. It gave us our superpowers after all. Now all of that power is in me. It's a big responsibility. I'll have to rebuild the whole world and probably more too. Turns out our first one wasn't super small. Our first one was super small. Need to make sure I remember to reinvent chess clubs. And weird petting zoo museums. Can't forget S2O and mountain lions. Or maybe I should leave mountain lions out. I see I might like that much better. Snapplebees! I definitely can't forget Snapplebees. Hey, villain? I guess I make for a pretty good superhero. The villain terrorizing my fair city has been defeated. At least he's not a villain anymore. I gave the villain a chance. But I'm not a hero either. I've barely moved from where I started. When I go back, I'll be alone again. That's probably true. Come on, can't you say something uplifting? I don't think I could lie to you even if I wanted to. You will be alone again. But it won't be forever. Just like our time in this world. You could change. If you barely moved, then barely move again tomorrow. Before you know it, you'll have moved a mile closer to happiness. I can't say I'll always be with you. But I'll always have been with you. In this moment. I reach out and press my lips to his. Yeah. We got with the villain, I guess, technically at the end. I mean, I guess... Like if I'm analyzing this from like a writing critique sort of thing, you could argue that Pixel Girl is like self-love, right? Like the writer wanting some self-validation and approval from himself to like move forward and stuff like that from like this. Anyway, I miss the early part. I reach out, press my lips to his, and I remember what part I am. Don't forget me. I'll never forget you. Yeah, so like, Pixel Girl is the person that he wanted to be. The part of himself that wanted to get better. Our worlds are built from our relationships. The people we love, the ones we hate, and all the others in between. Sometimes we hurt ourselves. Sometimes we hurt others. But each experience adds a piece to the puzzle that is you. You will find the answer. I'm so scared. Carry us with you on your next adventure. I pull him close as the space between worlds begins to contract. I thought you'd be so cold, but you're warm, just like me. 2 hearts, 1 rhythm. It's nice to know there's at least one person out there who understands me. I can work with that. I need a little jump start to reboot the world. Will you help me? Let's go. One last puzzle. Making a mistake isn't a big deal. We'll be okay. The will. I hope I find them soon, even if we might not be the Puzzle League this time. Chess, crossword, Pycia, and Sudoku, I hope we can be friends again. Thank you, Pixel Girl. Are you going to keep their weird names? They're not weird. Sudoku and crossword aren't names, they're puzzles. Any word can be a name if you use it enough. What's your normal name then? Hi, it's... Not important. No fair! When I take back my name, I want it to only remind me of good memories. I'm gonna have to live with this mystery forever. I think we're pushing our luck. Time's up. Like ripping off a bandage. Goodbye and good luck! Pixel Girl, I need to know if things had turned out differently. Do you think we could have been friends? Not lovers. Friends. You really are dramatic. We're already friends. Take care of yourself. And this is where the ending starts. This is technically the credits. And there is a song, and I'm going to be talking over most of the song, but you might notice this guy looks an awfully much like the villain. Because it's a self-insert. But yeah, this is how it ends. Now, I did forget a little bit about this because I've only played through it once, so redoing this again helped me like remember a bunch of parts and like kind of rethink a lot of it. But yeah, we went into the story thinking it was going to be like your typical romance where you're going to seduce like the superheroes and stuff like that, but no, it's really just a person writing about like how it's kind of like an introspection on like the whole writing experience, right? Like how people like create characters based off of their own like insecurities or like aspects that they want in themselves and how that could create like a unique world of their own. Like most of the Puzzle League is based off of his own insecurities and stuff and trying to break out of those insecurities. And then there's Pixel Girl, who is like more of an embodiment of what he wants to be like. The positive, the optimistic, the one that's more motivated. And so it's more surprising when she starts showing those negative traits, when she starts being more arrogant, when she starts being more pushy. And it doesn't happen a lot. Like it's more visible, I think, with Chess at certain points. Like pushing him to go to the library and stuff like that. So you can see certain aspects of himself still, even in Pixel Girl. But the whole point is like him just exploring his own personality and his own identity through this character. I feel like that's a fun, like, little thing. But yeah, this was never a romantic one. This was never romance. But like, I really enjoyed, like, playing through this again and, like, reading it, like going through it again and like seeing it through like a second pair of eyes, because it's given me a better perspective. Like I said that like Pixel Girl was like self-love. I feel like that's just like a encompassing like a whole bunch of different aspects regarding Pixel Girl. It's like the optimism, the positivity, the like the validation that he wants. and then creating himself as the villain, the person that not only just created this world, but then made everything bad in it. And so because he created everything bad in it, he can't see any of the good, he only sees the bad. Anyway, maybe I am giving too much introspection into this. I'm sure I am. Maybe I am overthinking this. Maybe I'm overanalyzing it. But I do really like this piece. I do really like this visual novel. I think it's a really great novel. And hang on, can I do this one? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can do it, but I have to do it one at a time. What happens if I mess up? Oh, okay, so I can't. Okay. So if I mess up, it just doesn't count anything. That's so neat. There's no time limit. I could just go as long as I want. I think it will just keep repeating the same image. I forgot this was a thing. That's so cool. I think it's Pixel Girl again. That's so neat. So much for one last pixel puzzle, right? Anyway, sorry. I'm just realizing it now. They said one last pixel puzzle, and here we are again. Yeah, it's literally Pixel Girl again. What am I missing? Pixel Girl yet again. There she is. What am I missing? I'm missing something else. 3, 5, 2, 5, 1, 1. There it is. Like even Pycea is like Pycea is like the little quirky part of himself. Like he wants to try and be silly and goofy. And mysterious. I guess Pixel Girl and Pycea are kind of like the same aspects of each other. They're the aspects of like wanting to be different than themselves. Pycea is more like abstract, I guess. But it's more like the mysterious, weird, goofy side of him. The little piece where he wants to try to be the cool one. And mysterious and strange and like be everything sort of person. The super one. And then he also sees himself as an alien. Sees himself as like completely different than everybody else. So I guess in a way, Pycea and Pixel Girls are parallels to each other. So maybe I guess in a way, it kind of makes sense that Pycea is the one that's like challenging everybody at the end. Again, I'm overthinking it too much. But yeah. Like, I really didn't want to quit this because I knew it was going to be really good at the end. But I am glad to be done. Again, I really enjoy it, but I am glad to be done. Because I forgot how long this was. Like, it's definitely worth the money. Because you're going to spend a long time with it. I think it was like 12 hours. The first time I played through it. But where I have been reading through all this text, yeah, I've put 32 hours into it. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm going to read through like all of this. Yeah, there's just so much. I'm sure I could probably find it. But there is just so gosh darn much wingdings. There's so gosh darn much. I'm just deleting some of the duplicates. Because there's just so many. Alright. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a sip. While this is going on, I'm just looking up online to see if anybody's actually like looked up the wingdings for it. And seeing what it says. I don't think they have though. Yeah, I don't think they have, like... So, I might have to look it up and just, like, put them all out there. I might just post them on Twitter instead, because that's like that's so much. It's just so gosh darn much. I forgot how long this. I forgot how long the the ending is. Now I don't know what happens if you click new, like to play it again after all this. My tea is all gone. I'm surprised it lasted this long. 5 hours. I've been streaming this for 5 hours. I knew it would be long. Because of like having to do Picea and Picross. Look at us! We're inside the constellations. We're inside the constellation. We look a little bit different though, don't you think? Something about it feels a little off. Anyway, next Valentine's Day, or like next Valentine's month, I'd like to do some different, like, visual novels. I'll try to actually have some stockpiled more next time. And we'll try to keep it more towards that month instead of like going further past it. But, you know what? I said that I wanted some that were just focused on like friendships, and I got friendships ones this time. I didn't even plan on it, really. But it was really nice. It's really nice. Somebody's got a hat. One of the ladies has a hat. Which is interesting. Look, it's us! Look! They look normal. Well, I mean, Picea isn't really normal, but look, Chess has his hair down. Sudoku has pigtails. Crossword. Did Crossword have long hair, or is it just, like, cut, like, in a different way? Like, look at them all. They look so different now. And if you go to the beginning screen, come on, go to the beginning, please. Look at them all. Just gonna take a snap. Whoop, nope, not that. Wrong button. There we go. And we can continue. And it just shows us the finale again. So, that's it. That's it. That's all there is. There is no new game plus. There's nothing after this. We are finally done. But this was a wonderful game. And I did have fun with it. I know I've been getting frustrated with how long it is, because I wasn't expecting it to go long. I kind of wish I had done this earlier in the Valentine's Day month, but I don't regret it. I don't regret playing it. I just got a little frustrated with how long it was, more than anything, because I wasn't planning on playing this much, this long, all the visual novels. But either way, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, and you want to see the entire Pixel Puzzle Makeout League at a time, because I have been playing this for a long period of time, I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. I'm cutting them into 30 minutes, like, shorts, like 20 to 30 minute-ish bits, and cutting out all the breaks, so you'll be able to see everything in, like, shorter bits. I know how long VODs can be, and not everybody can handle it, so they'll be cut into shorter bits, and you can watch it as you want over on YouTube. It'll take about 2 to 3 months, because there is, like, a little bit of a waiting period, so it's going to take a little bit. I think Rune Factory just started posting as of today or tomorrow, I think. So it's going to be a while before this pops up. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed this. And hopefully I'll see you again next week. I will not be streaming again until next week. And we'll be going back to Celeste. We'll be going back to Rune Factory. We'll be going back to Spiral the Dragon. We're doing platformers more this month. We're doing stuff that isn't like novels or like farming sims. Like, I'm trying to finish up Rune Factory, but we're going to be playing more like platformy, adventure-y stuff this month. But until next time, I will see you all again. Until then, my name is Gnomesy, and I'm a Lund Gnome, and I will see you all soon. Until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.